Hey kitties! So today I am going to be doing a Pink Speaks on hate comments, bullying, and online drama. Pink Speaks. Alright, so I started YouTube in late 2009, and ever since then I've been getting hate comments, online bullying, slander, accusations, rumors, blah blah blah, just like almost every other YouTuber has online. Whether you have like 1 subscriber, you could have that one evil person making up rumors, or if you have 3 million subscribers, you could have it constantly. It will never end, as bad as that sounds, but it is the truth, and everyone can potentially have haters and online bullying, but I'm gonna share with you guys, this is actually a positive video, it's not like attacking haters or responding to hate comments or anything like that. This is a positive video because I'm here to help you guys in how I deal with those comments in a positive light. When I first got a hater comment, I actually remember it. I don't remember what the comment exactly was, but I remember that I was sitting in my room in my old house and I looked at it and it was something like, it wasn't even that bad. It was just like making fun of my hair or something, that your hair looks like, it looked like something mean or whatever. Like now I probably get that like 20 times a day, but at the time when I got it, I was like, what the hell? Why is this girl being a bitch? And of course, for some reason I just assumed she was a girl when you can be any person you want on the internet. So when I heard that, I was like, what the hell? Why does this girl have like a stick up her ass? I would never tell her her hair was ugly. I would never personally just go on somebody's Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, anything and just like make fun of them. You know what I mean? Like that's just not how I roll. But I couldn't believe that this person, that's what she did to me, and she's never even met me. And then I put like a huge comment back saying like, why would you say that to me? Like, you've never known me before. I would never make fun of you. Like, it was like going off, right? And then I remember getting a comment back from somebody completely different. And this is when I first started YouTube, my first ever. Like, it wasn't even a hater. It was just like kind of like those rude little comments. And then somebody else, because I only had like 20 subscribers at the time, so replied back to my comment and is like, that's like hating. Like, you're gonna get that if you keep going. I actually looked into it and people were very rude to these people and I didn't know why. Like, and this girl had like pretty hair, you know, and like pretty makeup, and people were like, you were an ugly bitch. And I'm like, what? Like, she's not. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. So even at the very starting, I didn't understand like hate comments or why somebody did that. And then obviously progressively got worse because I started gaining subscribers and views, and you know, my channel became more and more like in the eye, so to speak. So then more people were, you know, there watching. So a lot of people had more opinions about it. And now it won't be hard to go find one. It is hard to find one on my Twitter though. Like my Twitter is like all love. Like it's surprising to me when I see a hater comment. Instagram is very close second. Instagram, it's like full of love. I post a picture, it's like, oh, like constantly, and I'll go back to even like 4 weeks ago at the pictures and it's like all love. On YouTube, that's where I personally see it a lot, and not just me, but a lot of people. I did make some poor decisions in the past, like when I was like 19, 20. I'm 25 now, I'm gonna be 26 next year. But when I was like 20, so this is quite a while ago, I would make not great decisions in replying to hater comments. I was rude back. Like if somebody said to me, even if it was something simple, like, ew, your eyelashes, you need to like grow them out. I'm like, how the can you grow out your eyelashes? How the like, I would go off. Like, I was rude to rude people. I wasn't rude to nice people. I was so nice to nice people, right? Because that's how I am. But I couldn't understand why people were hating on me. Or somebody said like, you need to change your voice. I would say, how can I change my voice? This is me. This is who I am. I can't change the thing I am. Or you need to grow taller. How can I grow taller? Like, I would just go off and I'd be so like mad about it, and it would eat me up all day. I'd be like, oh my god, like I can't. I'd like talk to my boyfriend at the time, my ex now. I'd be like these people are so mean. Like they're saying that I'm this and that and I'm not, and like blah blah blah. And I'd be like, oh, going off. And he's like, why do you even care? Like, why do you care? And I say, I don't care. Well, obviously you do. If that's all you're talking about, it's all you're thinking about, and you write like all these responses, like just don't deal with it. Like when I was like 19, 20, that's how I dealt with it. And I do admit now that that wasn't a right decision. However, we all grow and we all learn from mistakes and stuff, and it takes, you know, a strong person to actually admit that they did something wrong. You know, it's a little problem if I was like, oh, I think that was a good decision. Like if it's now, if I look back and say, oh, it was a good decision. No, it wasn't. And I'm not gonna say that it was. because it wasn't. So I'm just trying to, again, help you guys. If you make online video, if you post Instagram pictures, whatever you do, or even in school, to learn from, you know, what I have done and what I'm doing currently. So that's how I dealt with them for a while. I would, somebody would say, you're ugly. I would say, thanks. If I was like 22, 23-ish, there was a lot of comments, so I couldn't read all of them, right? Because I had like 200 videos or something like that. I don't know the exact number, but there's tons of videos and tons of comments, so I wasn't reading a lot of them, but I would still see the occasional hater, and then I would start to take a higher road, right? So I would, if somebody hated on me, I would say, oh, well, thank you. I can sense that there's something going on in your life, and like, I'm sorry that you're going through that and you feel like you have to take it out on me, but I apologize, you know, and if you feel like you need to do that, then more power to you, and I hope you have a great day. Like, I would smash the negativity with positivity. That's what I would start to do, and that worked out pretty well. Like, I felt better about myself, and I wouldn't like think about it all day or have it nagging on me all day. And then I got a comment that will always stick with me. Don't remember the username, but I will always remember the comment, and it said, Sam, you have tons and tons of fans. This was when I was about 22, 23. Why do you consistently reply to the haters or mean comments? Whether you're replying nice or mean, why do you do that? You have so much love. If there's like 30 comments on your video, like 1 or 2 are hate and all the rest are love. Why don't you take the time and reply to the love? And that just made me stop and think. And I said, I do. Well, I do. And I did. And I always have. And even if you go look at my Twitter or my Instagram, or, you know, like, I do reply to you guys. And that just made me think, like, why would I reply to these people anyway, right? If they're coming to attack me, why would I do that? So I slowed down so much, and I just started replying positively. And that's all I focused on, was positive comments. Maybe when I was like 24, that's when hate started getting crazy. Anything I did, everything I did started to get scrutinized, made fun of, anything I did. Even if I like put my hair like this, and if there was one piece like still here, people would be like, you're such an ugly bitch, like, why do you have that there? Or like, you know, like, it doesn't matter what I did, my life would be hated on, and not by everyone. There were like the couple people that were mean, and my videos even now, like, if you look at the comments, there's like a couple mean ones, but the majority are so sweet. Like, I post a video and there's so many people like, first, second, I love you, I love you, I love you. Such a sweet video, I haven't even watched it yet, and I love you. And I get bombarded with sweet comments, and I see them and I notice them, and that honestly has kept me strong. And I want to thank you guys for that. Everyone who's had something sweet to say and just like keeping me positive and happy, I appreciate you to the moon and back again, and then to Pluto for lunch, girl. Like, I love you guys so much. And I do want to apologize for, in the past, you know, like, focusing on the hate a lot, or in the vlog channel, for instance. Even if this was like 2 months ago, I would focus on it a little bit, not like overwhelming, but, you know, like, if I got a comment or was like, you did this or whatever, and I would go on the vlog and I would say, like, I just got this comment and this girl said this and I've never done that, right? And I'd say, like, I've never done this, like, why do people do this, and blah blah. And then at the end, like, of the 5-minute rant, at the end of it, I'd say, and I don't even care. Girl, if you didn't care, you wouldn't have A, turned on the camera, B, clicked record, and then ranted for 5 minutes, went on your computer, edited it, uploaded the footage, put it all together, rendered it, and then posted it to YouTube and called it responding to care. You know what I mean? Like, so obviously you do care. And that's what the comments were, even from my cuties. Like, we say, sorry, there's a train going by, so if you can hear that. Cuties were saying to me, like, you say that you don't care, but you do care. Like, don't even pay attention to that. It's not like it got to me the point where I would cry or I'd be upset. I've never cried over a comment. In that moment, if I read it, I would react like that. Like, I would read it and be like, what? Like, what is this person doing? And I would reply. So that alone, you do care. Okay, so let's fast forward to now. What has changed now? And what caused it to change? So for about a month, and a month isn't a long time, so it's only been very recently that I have almost a whole new outlook on hater comments. Obviously, my channel is growing, whether you're a hater or you're not, you can see that. My channel is growing dramatically. I just recently hit 500,000 subscribers, and now I'm at 560,000 right now. I think I'm at 561, almost at 562, which is absolutely amazing. So with that, and with all my views, comes hate naturally. I saw lots of comments being like, you've done this in your life and you've done that. And people were like saying that I've done this, and I was like, no, I haven't. I've never done that. Or people were like, you know, you were at this college, and I'm like, no, I wasn't. I don't even live there. Stupid things, that is what made me snap. You know, like, I can't even tell you guys how it happened. It was just like all these comments that I was seeing. People were like, oh, you've done this, you're that, or making up rumors, or just being mean. And honestly, one day with my boyfriend, we actually went out to a movie. And my boyfriend was like, oh, there's this mean comment. And he told me the comment. And I was like, so? Like, I don't even care. And at the time, I'd be like, oh, what's the comment? Like, I would kind of want to know and say I don't care. And I was like, oh, I don't care. And I went to the washroom. And, like, I walked on by and, like, flipped my hair. Like, kind of like in, like, a Mean Girls way. I don't know, but it wasn't, like, bitchy. I was kind of just like, oh, I don't care. And then I went to pee, came back out, and he's like, do you want to read it? I was like, no. Like, I legitimately could care less. What are they going to tell me? My nose is ugly, or my teeth need dental surgery, or, you know, my lip rings crooked, or my tongue rings off. Like, what possibly could it be? Like, I really don't care. Like, I don't care. I just want to watch my movie, have my pee, and go get some popcorn. And it was honestly in that moment when I went to the washroom in the movie theater, and he's like, okay, well, I won't show you then. And normally that would be like, kind of like, I would want to know a little bit, just like what somebody said, and I didn't care at all what somebody had to say. And I would go back and read comments, and kind of just like, oh my god, like, read hater comments and scroll. Now I'm like, oh, okay, oh, you're ugly, oh, okay. And I find the good ones and I'll reply. Or, you know, like, I don't even care anymore. Like, it's something in me. It's nothing I did. It's nothing anyone said. I just had it in my soul that I was like, who actually cares? Like, I legitimately don't even care anymore. Honestly, you guys, if you believe in yourself, you know who you are inside. Your friends know who you are. Your family knows who you are. So why would that get to you, right? If I have a friend who's one of my very good friends, and then somebody posts in the comments, they're actually not friends. You know, like, I know that they're not friends. Why would that comment affect me? Now, if this was 4 years ago, I'd be like, bitch, yeah, we are friends. But now it's like, why would I even listen to that comment because we actually are friends? Like, there were some rumors that were flying. Well, rumors fly about a lot of things. But there were rumors flying that I wasn't friends with this person anymore. I'm like, oh? It's news to me, okay. And like, as that person sent me a text like 2 minutes before, and like, hey, how's it going, girl? Like, you know what I mean? So people will say and do whatever it is for whatever reason, whether it's to try to make me look bad, you know, help them in their situation. Maybe they're, you know, having a bad day or a bad life or whatever it is, so they feel like they need to attack somebody else. And I think it does have a lot to do with, I used to dwell into it a lot. I used to be like, this is the hater comment, this is the hater comment. My Ask Pink Sparkles 2 years ago, maybe more than that. So yeah, when I was about 22, 23, wow, like, I would have like hater comments on there, and I would be like, oh yeah, this girl wants to say this. Well, actually, this is what happened, and this is what I ate, and this is what I washed my hair with, and girl, like, no. I just feel like I used to go about it in a not positive way, and that is what hindered me from, you know, just living my life and not caring about it. And now, like, I just don't even care. Like, if I see one, I'll scroll on past and I won't even think about it anymore. And the main reason is like I said, if you know who you are inside, and if somebody is telling you that, you know, your hair is off or this when you know that it's nice, or if somebody's like, your boobs look really hard and you know that they're soft as hell, or if they say your friend did this in the past, ooh, and they never have, then why would you let that get to you, right? If you know that one thing's true, and if somebody online who lives in like freaking Arkansas, I'm nothing against Arkansas, I'm just saying, like, because I live in Canada, if somebody in a completely different place is saying who you are and they've never met you before and they've said, you know, like whatever it is they say, why would you let that get to you? They don't even know who you are, right? Like, what? You give people 5 minutes of your day, 10 minutes of your day. You guys watch a 10-minute vlog, a 5-minute vlog. There's so much more that happens in a day. And what we actually show, people spin as well in the comments. Like, if I said, I love Cooper, and I hold Cooper, like, oh, you don't like your cat then? Like, that's what people do. So in the past, you can see how, I hope you guys can understand how you guys can see how I would be like, what? Like, what? Of course I love my cat. So I would comment that and feed into that. So that would give more haters room to be like, oh, I'm gonna comment something too because it's obviously getting to her, so I'm gonna comment. Or I would post it in vlogs, or I would say people's usernames in vlogs and, you know, call them out basically. That's not a smart decision. That's not a great thing to do, and I don't regret it because I don't really have regrets in my life, because those bad choices that I made are now, because of those, I am now looking at things in a positive light and dealing with things so much better. And I don't have any harsh thoughts, or I don't think of things anymore that are to do with hater comments. Like, and that's why I wanted to make this video. Not to call out anybody, not to bash hater comments, not anything like that, but just to say, if you're happy in your life and you're doing everything positively and you know who you are, and somebody leaves a comment that's completely opposite of everything, don't let that get to you, because why would you? Like, somebody's gonna say that I actually had a nose job when I was 13. Like, that has been said so many times. Like, she's actually had a nose job. Like, I was in the doctor's office when she was there. Like, literally, she was there and I watched it actually happen. And I'm like, what the f? Like, okay, girl. If like that's what you want to believe, then I don't even care anymore. But I haven't had a nose job. No, this is my nose and I loves it. I've had titties done. But that's what I'm just trying to say, is that people will make up anything. People have made up and will make up everything. Everything under the sun. So it's up to you, the viewers, to believe those things or to comment on those things. And a lot of cuties love to defend me. And that's also what I want to say is, if you're defending me over somebody who's completely rumoring it up, you do not need to do that. It's not necessary, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for to cause a rise. That's feeding into them. So if that's what you want to do, I can't tell you not to do something that you want to do, but honestly, you do not need to defend me. And I really appreciate it though. Like, I appreciate the thought. Like, I know where you're going. Like, you just want to defend me because you know that I would never do meth or whatever people are gonna say that I've done next. Like, I'm just like, oh, whatever. Like, I really could care less, because I know who I am, and I'm a very sweet and I'm a very nice person. You don't know what happens off camera. You just don't. It's the truth. I could be the meanest person ever off the camera. I could be the sweetest person ever. I could be dying of an illness. I could, you know, live in Toronto and say that I live here. Anything can happen behind the camera screen, and it's up to you guys at home whether you want to believe that or dwell into that. You know, I give you guys who I am. If you guys are somebody who do dwell into hater comments, whether it is just like nicely or meanly, you are still fueling them. Like I said, I've never been somebody who has dwelled on a comment all day or been super upset about something. I've had some pretty horrible things written about me, and you know, people are like, oh my god, is this true? And they'll be like tweeting me like, is this true? I'm like, no, it's not true. Like, and people believe it, and no, it's not true. So just a heads up, anything that you're gonna read, rumors, whatever it is, posts, tweets, I don't know, comments, it's up to you to believe if they're true or not. Just be aware of the things you're reading, and because most of them, oh my god, like probably like 90% of hater comments, they're not true. Okay? And the things that are true, like I've seen hater comments and people are like, oh my god, you did this. Yes, I did do that. But they spin it in a way that makes me seem like a horrible person. So it's like, really, like, I did do that, but not to that extent. Or I did something like 3 years ago and people still bring it up to this day. So, in a nutshell, if that's who you want to be, then be it. Like, if that's really truly what you want to do in your life, then you should do that. But I am so comfortable and happy of who I am today. And you know what? I've actually had like probably 4 text messages sent to me from YouTubers and from friends saying how recently I've had like a whole new burst of energy. Like, and there's just a feeling that people get while watching my videos recently, and it's just in a different aura. And I was like, oh my god, like texts that I was getting just randomly throughout this month. And I'm like, you know what? It's because of this. It's because of this. It's because of the hater comments. It's because I don't, like, I honestly, in my freaking heart, I don't care about them anymore. I just scroll on by. There's always the block button, because there's sometimes, you know, people can, you know, end their lives because of evil comments or rumors. It has happened in the past, and it will happen in the future. And that's not being mean, it's the truth. So we just need to treat others with respect and know that people have feelings. And I just want to help people who are going through this right now or who may go through it to block, delete. You can, you know, approve comments. You can not have comments. It's whatever you want. Have your comments monitored maybe by your parents, or, you know, I've had a situation where somebody told me that their parents, you know, go through their YouTube comments and tell them, oh my God, did you hear what this girl said about you? And it hurts them. And they're like, I don't care, Mom. Like, please don't read that to me because it upsets me because I don't care about it. But you telling me makes me upset, you know? So you really have to have good communication with your friends and family. Let them know how you're feeling. But really, you have to feel it within your soul. And that's what I did recently. And it took me a while. And, you know, no matter what is said about me, I really don't care anymore. Because what's next? There's always gonna have something next, and people are gonna forget about it in 2 days and move on to the next thing. So why would I dwell on it, right? Whatever. This was such a long video, and I apologize, but that's it. And I just want to remain positive, and I apologize again for my true, you know, cuties and people that watch me for dwelling into it so much. And like in the vlogs, like for 7 minutes, like ranting about hate. I do apologize, and I'm sorry. And, you know, I'm not gonna do that anymore, and we're just gonna be positive, live our lives, and be happy. Thank you so much for watching this and for following my journey either on my daily vlogs, my cooking channel, or this channel. I appreciate it so much. Stay smiling, know who you are, and you guys are good people. You know, there's all good people within us. We just gotta bring it out. So, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys!